Hi guys, welcome to the Smiling Professor. My name is Bukola. I want to start by saying Happy New Year guys, but today in this video I'm going to be answering some of your business related questions. Welcome back again guys. So before we go to discuss the topic of today, I want to say thank you to everybody who subscribed to my channel so far and has taken time out to comment on my videos. I would like to say thank you to Chidera, Adomo, Hai and Bumi for being the first people to comment on my last video, 5 ways you can make money this festive season. Thank you so much for the support. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, please take the time out to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button below. So let's go straight into the video guys. So the first question I received was, what advice would you give to someone who has the talent for something but has no clue on how to make money from said talent? So before I answer this question, I'd like to say that I understand that skill and talent are two different things. But for the sake of this conversation, we're going to be discussing how they integrate into each other. So if you have a talent that you want to make money of, the first thing you have to do is try and understand your talents. What do I mean? You have to understand the skills that are involved within your talent. Understand the procedures or the methods that you can use to be able to make money of this talent. Understand the resources that would make your talent profitable. So I'm going to give you an example. So an example is, let's say you can sing. So for you to understand the system, procedures and resources you might need to be able to make money of this talent is, you have to understand that you may need to create a band or you may need to join a band. You may also need to attend events or get a manager or a promoter. So in order for you to perform and be able to make money, you also might need to learn how to use a musical equipment or actually need to buy some musical equipment. Learn how to use them in order to enable you make money when you perform. Another thing you can also do is you might need to start a music channel just so you can be able to earn money from your singing by uploading videos on YouTube. So this is what is fundamental. You have to try to understand your talent and understand the procedures, the resources and the skills involved in order for you to be able to make money of your talent. The next question I receive is, please, what is the best way to get potential customers' attention without harassing them? Because in the world we live in, most people ignore you when you approach them on the road and also ignore your emails. Someone also asked a similar question, which was how to approach customers without looking or sounding desperate. So I'm going to answer these questions. You can do this by developing relationships. You actually have to develop connections and relationships in order to get the opportunity to meet new customers or meet potential new customers. So you basically have to network by attending meetings, attending social events that people in your industry are hosting or affiliated to, because you stand a higher chance of meeting potential customers at such events. The next question I received was, how can you keep up with the demands of customers? I actually feel that this is actually a very good problem to have, because it shows that your customers are happy with your products or your service. If I understand the question correctly, it shows that your demands are increasing because of an increase in customers. As I said earlier, this is actually a good thing. What you have to do is to expand your resources. So you have to expand your personnel, you have to buy more of your resources that you would need for your products or your service. You might need to increase your capacity, increase the amount of staff you have working for you presently in order to keep up with the demands of your customers. You should also make sure that you're maintaining the standard of goods and services, but make sure you maintain quality, because that's what got your customers in the first place. The next question was, what are the strategic ways to avoid losing customers? Firstly, you would need infrastructures that facilitate good relationship with your customers, such as good customer service, having adequate communicators that represent your brand, having customer service personnel who are polite and friendly, who are also fast learners, who are punctual, and who have adequate knowledge of your product and service. Another question I received was, how do you advertise your business, in particular using social media? So I think with regards to advertising your business, you have to use a combination of methods. So you have to use the traditional method, which is word of mouth, making connections, networking, also distributing your business card, and you also have to use social media. So I think with regards to social media, you have to create a business page for your business where you post regular business related content on that page. With this, consistency is key. You can also use social media promoters or influencers as they are called. You can also pay influencers to help you promote your business on their pages, but you have to be careful and ensure that you would potentially gain new customers from them posting this on their pages. Do your investigation before you pay for any service. You should check the previous brands they promoted and see how this promotion influenced those brands. Be careful doing this. Make sure you're doing your investigation before you pay anyone to promote your business on social media. But I feel personally you should try doing this yourself. Try setting up a business page and posting business content consistently. Try advertisements, try networking, try to get your family and your friends to also help you with promotion by them posting it on their own social media pages and telling their friends about you. Make sure that you're making profit before you start paying people to promote your business, because you don't want to get into the trap of spending a lot of money on advertisements but you don't have any profits coming in. Some business fall into this trap where they have a huge advertisement or marketing budget without developing a good or a standard product or service. Please do not fall into this trap. The next question I received was, how do you manage academic stress and social life? I actually made a whole video addressing this issue. The link to the video is down in the comment section below, but I'm going to summarize it quickly. So first thing first, you have to understand why you are in school. So what's the reason you're there and what is your driving force? What is your goal and what are your objectives? Secondly, you have to create a schedule for yourself, because if you have to create a schedule that comprises of all your activities for the semester or the year, just so you could know what you should be doing at every instance. Thirdly, you have to try to attend all your lectures just so you could get vital information that could be useful for your exam. Fourthly, you have to make sure you're keeping the right friends, because your friends influence your academic performance. Finally, you have to make sure you're resting. So as I said, this is a summary. If you want the full details to this issue, please click the link down below. Another question I received was, how do you keep your customers happy? So I feel if you have good standard product or service and you also have good customer service, you make sure that you have an adequate environment, you will tend to keep your customers happy. The next was, how do you deal with business away from personal emotions? So I'm going to answer this with an advice. As a business owner, you have to learn to separate your business from your personal life, because the last thing you want is your customer having a bad experience and being discouraged to return to your business because of your behavior towards them. In my secondary school, we actually used to call this transfer of aggression. But all jokes aside, if you're having issues, it's best to take time out to sort out the issues so that you don't transfer your frustration to your customers, your staffs, your colleagues, or even your vendors. It's okay to take time out, feel better, then come back to your business. If your staffs also have issues, please, as an employer, give them time out to sort out whatever issues they are having, just so it doesn't affect your business practices. Someone also asked how not to lose too much money when building a business or a brand. I think firstly, you have to be humble enough to learn. So business owners are the most humble people you can meet. Some of them actually, when you meet them in their place of business, because they are always ready to learn. When there's something new in the market or something new in their industry, they are always humble enough to want to learn about it and learn the mechanisms on how that thing actually works. From my observation, you have to conduct your research into your particular industry and make sure that you're keeping up with the latest technology or the latest information out there. Another point is understanding the market, and don't forget to pay attention to your customers, because they are the most important aspect of your business. Do not spend a lot of money advertising based on what you think your customers need. You can actually ask them for yourself by asking them verbally or conducting customer survey. Ask them what they need and make sure you're branding yourself with the information you receive, and also that you're paying attention to what they need and providing it adequately. Someone also asked how to calculate your gain to make sure that you're not losing money. So I always say this: do not spend your profits and your capital on personal needs. I know that I'm smiling, but I mean this. What I mean is, you should be able to understand and estimate your business expenses. Knowing your business expenses, such as the direct cost of goods and services, rent, salary, production costs, and maintenance costs, or transportation would really help. So, as an entrepreneur, you should know your overall business revenue, meaning money coming in. Subtract this from your business expenses, and what is remaining, it's your profit or your gain. So this is how to calculate your gain. I want to say thank you to those of you who sent in your questions, and thank you to those of you who's actually taking time out to comment on my videos. If you have something to say to add to this conversation, or you have any comments, please put them down in the comment section below. Those of you who subscribe to my channel and have taken time out to comment, thank you so much. If you're new here and you have not yet subscribed, please take your time out to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button below. Also, like and share my videos, and don't forget to click the notification bell so you always know when I upload. Thanks guys, see you next week. Bye guys.